Good afternoon, dear students. Today I will explain you the lesson This is Jody's Fawn from your honeydew book. This lesson is written by Marjorie Kinnan Rowling. Fawn means a baby deer. Jody is a boy in this story. Penny is Jody's father in this story. Though a female deer, Millville is another maid who helps the Jody to find the fawn. Jody's father has been bitten by a snake, a rattlesnake, and he kills the doe and uses its heart to draw out the poison, and his life is saved. Unable to keep those thoughts away from his mind, he was always thinking about the little fawn, a baby deer of that doe, because the doe is dead now, and who will take care of the fawn? Jody is very concerned about that. Who will take care of the fawn? He goes and asks his father, "Pa, can I bring that fawn home?" Father says that I can't forget that doe because it had saved my life. Then you can, if you want to bring the fawn at home, then you can bring it. But ask your mother. Then Jody goes to his mother and asks about to bring the fawn at home. Her mother also agreed, and he told her mother that he will come before the dinner, and he wanted to go with Millville. Millville also said that I am ready to take you and I will help you to find the fawn there. He starts riding on the horseback with Millville. They both were going to find the fawn. In the way, Jody asks Millville, do you hope that we will find the fawn alive? Millville says, yes, we will find it. Then Millville asks him, how you know that it is a male deer? For Jody says that my father had told that because there was a line of dots on its body, and my father told that if dots are in this way, then it is a male deer. Fawn's thoughts started to came in Jody's mind. Then in the way, he was thinking that suddenly a thought occurred to him that he should not take Millville with him. He wanted to go alone to the fawn. Then, because he thought the two possibilities, either the fawn will be alive or the fawn will be dead. If it is dead, then he will be disappointed and so unhappy that he don't want to share his disappointment with anyone. That's why he don't want Millville with him. And second possibility is that the fawn is alive, and then he will be so much happy, and that contentment he also don't want to share with anyone else. He want to make it private. That's the reason he don't want Millville with him. Then when he reached near the bushes, he's near that forest, and he said the Millville that there are so many bushes, and your horse will not go inside the forest, and you should I will go myself. But Millville says that what if you got hurt by if you got lost in the forest or got bitten by snake too, as you like your father? Then the boy Jody says that I will manage, there is no problem. Then he tells him the way and says, is it easy for you? Then he says, he lets Jody go in the forest. Then Jody go in the forest, and he saw the buzzards. Buzzards are the vulture-like birds who eat the flesh of animals. He saw the buzzard came near to him, and he was scared by them. He went to the spot where he thought the fawn would be, and at that spot he tried to read the sand. He wanted to see the hoof marks, hoof prints. Hoofs are the footprints of animals, and he wanted to see the hoof prints on the sand, but the hoof prints were washed away with the last night's rain. He was startled by the moment when he saw the fawn. He found the fawn. It was the fawn put up its head and looked towards him. The fawn didn't try to run away or move. Then he took the fawn in his lap and he was excited, so much excited. Then he took the fawn to his home. He kept it safe from the bushes in the jungle by covering its eyes with his hand, and then he went to the main road. At the main road, he remembered that his father has told him that the fawn will follow you if you put it for some time in your lap, then it starts to follow you if you leave it on the ground. Then he put the fawn on the ground and it started following him. But after some time it stopped following. Then he again took it, and after some time it also again started following him. But when they reached at home, at the stairs, it didn't rise on the stairs. Then he again picked the fawn and went home, told his father. His father was also very happy at the sight of the fawn. He tried to give it milk in a bowl, but it didn't drink the milk from the bowl. Then he tried with his fingers, then it started licking his finger. Then fawn came to know that it is not harmful, and then it started drinking the milk. This is how the Judy brought the fawn at home. This is all about the lesson. Thanks and have a nice day.